And we are. Welcome everyone to our Friday night session. We are so excited on this Friday Night Live to be here with you. And tonight is all about what we're calling the Ageless Glow. Now, we picked this theme very intentionally because, glow is that youthful radiance that says, I feel confident in my own skin. It's not about chasing 20 again. It's about skin that looks healthy, vibrant, and resilient at any age. So, while we're waiting for everybody to come in, we want to welcome our amazing guest tonight. And if you don't mind, just put in the chat where you're joining us from. We want to know what state you're representing or what city you're representing, and what is the name of the consultant who invited you, because we do something really fun in our area. We recognize the consultants who are the queens of guests. So your consultant can be the queen of guests if she has the most guests tonight and she gets a nice prize. So again, if you know someone who you think would like to join in on the fun, invite her to come on the Zoom and she will also count for your consultant. We want to pack the house tonight. All right, all right. So, when it comes to that ageless glow, let's think about it. You can cover a blemish with concealer, right? But can you fake the glow? You can't fake the glow because you can have concealer over non-radiant skin. Okay, so glow must be earned through consistent care, the right ingredients, and those little habits that add up. And so that's why we are here tonight. So by the end of this session, you are going to know, number one, what retinol is, and why is it that dermatologists call it the gold standard for youthful skin. Number two, we're going to tell you or share with you how to layer your skincare with boosters and serums in order to maximize your glow. And then number three, we're going to give you the exact steps to get started and safely include this product, retinol zero point 0.3, with into your regimen. And what your consultant can help you get started on that. So if you ever wanted skin that's smoother, firmer, and radiant without confusion, you're in the right place. And I promise this will be simple, fun, and practical. All right. So has anyone ever had like a sponge that was just super dried up? We've all had that sponge, right? That you're like, ooh, I need to get rid of that sponge. And then you have a sponge that is spongy. It's fluffy. It's healthy. Okay, so the sponge that's dried is rough. It's brittle, and that's what happens to our skin when collagen breaks down. And now the plump, springy sponge, that's collagen. Everybody put the word collagen in the chat. I want to see who's watching with us. Collagen. So that springy sponge, we can compare that to our skin when it has collagen that's doing its job. It's keeping us firm, it's keeping it smooth. And retinol, everyone say it with me, retinol is what helps your skin go from the dry sponge back to the springy sponge. So we're going to start with some key points. I have some friends here with me tonight who will help me present, my girlfriends, my co-hosts. The first one we're going to bring to the stage is Jessica Warmack. So Jessica, can you please tell us, first of all, what is retinol and how does it work? How does it work?
Absolutely. So those are some great questions because if you don't know what it is and how it works, you won't use it, right? So basically, retinol is a form of vitamin A. And you really get vitamin A from the foods that you eat. It's very important vitamin that helps in healthy cell growth. So of course, vitamin A is very important. So when you put retinol directly on your skin, it's like giving your skin a boost. It's going to help keep everything nice, strong, and functioning in the proper way that it should be. So the reason dermatologists call this the gold standard for anti-aging is because it does two really big things. One, it's going to support your collagen and elastin. So basically it's the stuff that keeps your skin nice, firm, and bouncy, okay? If you push in, everybody pushing on your cheeks and let go, you see how it feels nice and boingy? That's what that's going to help to do. And two, it's going to help to speed up cell turnover, okay? How your cells, when they die, the healthy cells coming in. So that's going to take place of the ugly, dull top layer of skin. It's going to help your skin look nice and fresher and more radiant, okay? Who wouldn't want more radiant looking skin? So we're going to think of collagen like the building blocks of your skin. So when it breaks down with age or sun damage, you're going to have sagging, you're going to have a lot of wrinkles in your skin, okay? Retinol steps in and it's going to help rebuild that foundation and encourage new healthy cells to come forward. So that's why it works well to both prevent and reverse visible signs of aging. Okay. So the best part of the whole situation is you don't need a prescription for it. You used to have to go to a dermatologist. However, you don't have to go to a dermatologist because we got it right here. It's one of the most effective over the counter options that are out there.
That's right. I love it, Jess. And she said it great. We have it right here. This little product, the retinol 0.3. So drop in the chat, first of all, ladies, everybody here, drop in the chat. Are you team one? That's the dry sponge, dry losing bounce, or are you team sponge two, firm and radiant? So be honest, because we have all been team one before. So we want to be able to help you in the best way. So now I'm going to kick it over to my other co-host, Daphne. And Daphne, can you just tell us a few of the benefits that the women who have used this product have experienced?
Most definitely. So it has been, testimonial that after just using the retinol for 12 weeks, 100% of women have discovered more. Their skin texture has been smoother. Their skin smoothness has been improved by 55%. Then we have 100% of women that say they have less visibility of blotchiness, so they have a nice even skin tone. 90% of women have seen less fine lines and wrinkles. 90% of women have expressed that they see less wrinkles. Their wrinkles are less visible. And then we have 86% of women that show a visible reduction in the deep lines with a very impressive average improvement of 44%. So then we have those that have improved firmness in their skin, as well as 37% shows an even skin tone has greatly improved. So these are actual testimonies that have shown great improvement just after using it for 12 weeks. As you can see here in the photos, 12-week difference that it makes within their skin.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Daphne. You really could see the difference in just 12 weeks, and those are average results. Some people have seen better results, some people have seen okay, but isn't it impressive that 100% of women? Now, let me just rewind here. These are not just people saying stuff, this is clinically tested, you guys. These facts have been clinically tested. So Mary Kay is never just going to drop out there, so I personally can share that after using the product, my skin has just been glowing. Has anybody else here who went to seminar, we were able to pick up our free retinol zero point 0.3 as a part of our registration. This was awesome. Have y'all seen the ones who've been using it a difference? And if you have, please speak out. I want to hear what you have to say.
I love the firmness. Like, okay, so I did use the previous retinol, the
Mhm.
set, and went through the retinization. I love how with this new one, you see results right away and you don't have to wait. That was like my favorite part.
Absolutely. Yes. Anna, have you been using it too? And Anna gave a thumbs up. Anna, you are more than welcome to unmute yourself because I know you got your retinol zero point 0.3 as well. And if you can't unmute yourself, that's okay too.
Okay. So,
Raise your hand.
yes, I've seen a difference with the blotchiness in my skin. My skin is more even tone,
Mhm.
and I had like a little frown line up there in my forehead between my eyes, and I see that is a little filled out more. And like Jessica said, I see more of a firmness and more of a softness. So I really like the retinol 0.3. I appreciate it a lot.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing, Anna. We're so happy to have you with us tonight. Yay!
Thank you.
Yes. So again, ladies, if you're just joining us, this is retinol 0.3. We're going to have a little question and answer segment following this shortly to answer some more questions about this. But this is an amazing product that you can inculcate in your regimen right away. Now, retinol, the golden standard in the field of dermatology, is powerful, but it's like a little black dress. It shines even more with the right accessories, right? You just can't wear a little black dress. You have to have on some cute little jewelry and accessories to go along with it. And so retinol 0.3 shines even brighter where boosters come in. And a part of the clinical solutions line, we have several skincare boosters. And we have some ladies who are going to share their favorite boosters with us. So let's start with Nicole Chappelle. What is your favorite booster?
Well, to be honest, I have a couple of favorites, but I'll share one of them. I'm just going to hold it up to the camera. Hopefully, you can see this well. This one is the ferulic and niacinamide brightener. Say that 3 times fast. Basically, what this booster does is it brightens your skin, evens your skin tone. Anna was talking about a moment ago with blotchiness in the skin. It helps with that. If you have uneven skin tone, if you're like me and you have acne scars from the past or even present, and or just scars in general on your skin, and you notice it and you want to even that out, this is a powerful but gentle booster that just evens out all of that, and your skin texture is smoothed out, and you don't even notice those little scars or imperfections, shall we say. You know, they're much lighter. Your skin just has that beautiful glow, and the retinol just enhances that. So those two working together are a powerful combination.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I do love that booster. All right. Now, Rebecca Austin. We call her Becky with the good hair.
Okay, the one that I have is the hyaluronic acid ceramide hydrator. Can you guys see that one?
Yeah.
All right. So when you experience a moisture imbalance, lines and wrinkles become more visible to the skin, and the barriers that make your skin feel silky and smooth are messed up. So now your skin feels dry and flaky. This hyaluronic acid has a dual action approach. With low molecular weight, it gets into the outermost layers of the skin. That means to directly deliver critical moisture and help to plump the skin from within. And then the high molecule it has that helps to protect and plump the skin from the outside. So that's a dual action approach. The ceramide helps to improve the skin's hydration and supports normal barrier function. This keeps the skin plump and comfortable alongside that retinol.
I
Eight.
love it. Yes. That actually is my favorite booster. Thank you so much for sharing. Nicole said, me too. Me too. Yes, yes. All right. Thank you, Becky. And Director Daphne Johnson, what can you tell us about your favorite booster for tonight, anyway?
So, one of my favorites, of course, I love all four of them, is this one is the PHA AHA resurfacer. So this is pretty much AKA like exfoliator. So this gives you an extra boost of exfoliation to help to enhance and removing that dead top layer of dead skin. But it feels amazing because we know most exfoliators kind of have like a texture to it, but this goes on really smooth. So again, it's like an exfoliator to help to target certain areas that you have dead skin that you need extra exfoliation. But the kicker with this that you need to remember is that you don't want to use this on the days or the nights that you use the retinol. Use it opposite nights. But it helps to give that extra boost that you need to help polish that skin like an exfoliator does. So it feels amazing.
Yes, I love it, love it, love it. Y'all, we are doing so good, like with the terminology. Like, did you know that your consultants were so knowledgeable? Like, did you hear how Becky was like, hyaluronic acid? Okay, say that 3 times. We love all of these key ingredients that are so fabulous. Mary Kay is bringing it, you guys. So, the booster that I am talking about tonight is actually the vitamin C plus resveratrol, or let's say with me, resveratrol line reducer. So, this helps to take your wrinkle reduction to a whole other level. And so, with facial expressions, the smiles, we laugh a lot on Friday nights, but start to see the laugh lines or just environmental damage. And let's just face it, age, right? We're all going to age. We're all going to have those fine lines and wrinkles. Well, this really helps to reduce that. And so the key ingredients, of course, is vitamin C, which of course supports the collagen in the skin, and then also has powerful antioxidants. The resveratrol is actually found in grape leaves and grapes themselves, and truly is powerful antioxidants. So that also helps the wrinkle reduction. And so just think of these boosters. Like I said, these are not the main feature. The main feature actually is your skincare, right? And then the retinol is zero point 0.3, gonna take it to the whole other level. But did I say whole other level? I did. But but the boosters are kind of like vitamins. You don't just eat protein, right? You need greens, you need fruit, you need the whole plate. So boosters are the nutrients that round out your skin's health. And you should never really be using all 4 boosters at the same time. If you need all 4 boosters at the same time, your consultant really needs to just customize your regimen for you. At any given time, you can use the hyaluronic acid plus ceramide booster with any of the other ones. But you just want to use the one that you feel you need to target your skin with the most. So, for example, if you're most concerned with wrinkles, then we would definitely recommend the hyaluronic acid plus ceramide with the resveratrol, vitamin C plus resveratrol booster. If your skin is uneven, if you have the uneven texture and bumpiness and all that, then we would recommend the alpha hydroxy polyhydroxy booster for a gentle exfoliation, right? And so just put in the chat, we want to know which of the boosters do you think would serve you best? We want to know. This is really going to help us to customize your routine for you. All right. So, sometimes people are like, well, what's the difference between like radiant skin and even skin? Isn't it the same thing? Well, you can have an even skin tone, right? But everybody have their cell phone with them handy. All of y'all, whether you're home or if you have your camera on or not, it doesn't matter. Go to the mirror and put on that cell phone flashlight and just shine it on your face. Shine it on your face. That is radiance. Radiance is the glow. And this retinol zero point 0.3 is going to help you keep that glow. It's going to help you get the glow, keep the glow. All right. So now we are going to go on to our order of application. How do you use it all? And so, Jessica, do you mind? Are you able to kind of go through that while I share the screen of order application?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Under segment 3. Mhm.
Yes, ma'am. So basically, what you want to do is after you do your skincare, okay, you want to make sure like Raven said, your skin looks fabulous, okay? So then after you do your skincare, the next thing you want to do is you apply your eye cream, okay? So you do your eye cream because you do not want to get retinol anywhere near your eye, okay? And so when we put on our retinol, it's easy to get on our fingers and things like that, okay? So, you do your cleansing, you do your exfoliation treatment, whatever mask you're going to do, you would do that next. If you do a toner, you do a toner. Now, if this is a night where you are doing a booster, then you would do your booster, okay, before you put on your serum, which would be your like your night cream, okay? So you want to put on your booster, then you put on your night cream. Then you'd want to put on your eye cream, okay? And again, we know the proper way to put on our eye cream. So once you put on your eye cream, then you want to go ahead to your retinol, okay? Your retinol is going to be the last thing you put on at night. Now, when you put your retinol on, you want to make sure that you're staying away from your under eye area, which will be this area here, okay? And then you'd go to sleep. You wake up the next day, you go through your normal routine as normal. You wash your face, okay? And then you go ahead and you put on your serums. You would do your, which would be during the daytime. Well, you put your moisturizer on. You put your, sorry, excuse me, wrong thing. You put your serum on first, and you put your moisturizer on. Okay, which would be whatever boosters you're going to use for that day. You'd want to put that on. Then you want to put your serum. Okay. Then, now me personally, and all of us here, if you see on the moon here, your retinol is not until nighttime, so you do not want to use retinol during the day. Okay, you only want to use it at night. So after you put on your serums, then you want to use your eye cream, okay? Then you want to go ahead and you can do your moisturizer. Then you'd want to use your sunscreen, okay? So you want to make sure that you are putting on your eye cream before your finishing steps, okay? And that's something I have to work on because sometimes I put it on after the fact and I can tell it's not effectively doing what I needed to do. So you definitely want to make sure that you're using your products in the proper rotation because if you're not, one, you won't see great results. Two, you could mess up your skin. So if something's you're not doing something quite right, get with your consultant because she can help you iron it out.
Thank you so much, Jessica. That was amazing. Wow. And we have a little goodie for you at the end. So stick with us if you want that order of application sheet. We have a way that we're going to send it to you, okay? And so as Jessica said, we want to make sure our skincare is good. We want to make sure we're consistent in our routine because that is key when it comes to using retinol, especially as we get older, right? We want to make sure that we're consistent with it. Now, we know we mentioned a whole lot of steps. Not everyone is going to go through all of those steps. We have some customers who are like, listen, I just use a cleanser and I use my moisturizer with sunscreen, and that is all. How can I incorporate this? So, you would do your cleanser, you would do your retinol. When, ladies? At night, never during the day, right? And then finish with your moisturizer. Now, of course, if you're using an eye cream, which I really feel like everyone should use eye cream, preventative purposes, right? So you're gonna cleanse your face, you're going to do your eye cream, then you'll do your retinol, and then your moisturizer. So according to whatever your routine is, we can customize it for you. Then I have customers who are like, girl, let me do it all. Let me do everything. We got you covered too. All right, well, let's move on to some fun Q&A. So we have the beautiful Nikki C and Becky with the good hair who are going to be asking questions, and then me and Daphne are going to answer the questions. So what you got? What you got? Shoot.
Okay. The first thing I need to know is why would I need to add retinol to my skincare routine? Why?
Girl, well, listen. Okay, even if you take good care of your skin, retinol is like a booster shot that takes it to the H&L. Y'all know what the H&L is, right? The whole nother level. Okay. It doesn't replace cleansing, it doesn't replace the moisturizing or the vitamins that your skin already gives. It adds extra power by working at a deeper level. What do you think, Daphne?
That's exactly right. So think of it like going to the gym. Okay. You go to the gym, but you're not just going to work out. To get the full benefits of going to the gym, you're going to eat healthy. You're going to, continue to exercise. You're going to do it on a regular basis. So it's like eating healthy and exercising. You will get the results will come to you even better. So retinol is like that workout for your skin. It helps to prevent that damage so that you don't see it. And so while you're using it, it's helping to correct what you don't see, but it's also correcting what you do see.
Boom. You know when she just dropped the retinol. She dropped it. All right, next question.
So I'm in my 20s and I don't see signs of aging yet. Do I really need this?
Yeah. Yes, you do. Actually, ladies, collagen loss starts in your 20s. about 1% every single year. You may not notice it now, but it adds up like that compound effect, right? Little by little. And so you want to start being proactive right now. What do you think, Daph?
Exactly. And so that's why retinol isn't just for reversing aging. It's about preventing aging. So we don't want to just reverse, but we want to prevent. And so just think of it as starting a savings account for your skin. The earlier you invest, the better your results will be.
She said savings account. She dropped the booster, y'all. She dropped the booster. All right, next question.
There we go. Okay. Well, what if I have sensitive skin? Can I still use retinol even with sensitive skin?
This is huge, you guys, because if anyone here understands about retinol, it is a very powerful ingredient, and most people need to gently introduce it into their regimen little by little. And we used to have a retinol that had an 8-week retinization process. Okay, like you had to gradually introduce it. However, even if your skin is sensitive, you can still use retinol 0.3. You just need to start slow and let your skin adjust. So maybe instead of using it every night, maybe use it every other night as your skin feels comfortable. However, everybody else, you can use it right now, tonight, every night. Just not the nights that you do the exfoliation stuff. Yeah. Okay.
And then also for those that have like eczema or rosacea or any other kind of skin issues going on with the skin, always, always, always check with your dermatologist first. But overall, retinol is gentle enough. This formula 0.3 is gentle enough that most people can use it from day one at night.
Yes, that part right there. Next question.
So, can I use it with other products?
Very good question. And Jessica covered this so well. Yes, you can, but not everything on the same night. So, for example, if you're using strong exfoliation, like the resurfacer we talked about, or we have microdermabrasion, the revealing radiance facial peel, even the charcoal mask, right? If you're using strong exfoliators, don't layer them with retinol on the same night. Alternate instead. Daphne?
And then also the vitamin C boosters. These are amazing to use in the morning, and then you can use your retinol at night. So again, that order of application is a great tool to have, and we'll make sure that everybody has gets a copy of it so that they know the correct way to do the order application. What boosters work good in the daytime? What boosters work good at night?
Perfect. I love this. Okay. We have time for maybe 2 more questions.
Okay. Do I need to wear a sunscreen while I'm using retinol?
Now, unless you are allergic to sunscreen, everybody need to use it. Okay. I don't care if you use retinol or not. But yes, especially when you're wearing retinol, because retinol makes your skin more sensitive to the sun. So daily SPF is a must.
And then also, Mary Kay has an awesome broad spectrum SPF 30 mineral or chemical formula, depending on your preference. So we definitely recommend you try that, get with your consultant because it helps to lock in your results and protect your glow. So we definitely have you covered when it comes to the SPF.
Yes. And the only thing I will add to that is if you are allergic to SPF, we would not recommend using retinol. Don't use retinol. Okay. And then find out, what specific SPF you're allergic to because some people can use the mineral based one and they, can't use others. And I'm sure Mary Kay's SPF is just we're all clinically tested and it's consumer safe. All right. Next question.
So tell me, how long does one of these last?
Oh, wow. Well, with daily use, one of these little containers here, this little packet. Clutch your pearls, y'all. Clutch your pearls. Go ahead, clutch your pearls. 3 months. About 3 months. Unbelievable. Wonderful.
And then most importantly, it has a 3-year shelf life unopened. So you can always get a backup So you can always keep it as a backup ready. So you not only does it last 3 months? Because remember, all our products go a little bit goes a long way, but it also have a 3 year shelf life. If if you have maybe one or two, you have two on your shelf. One is going to last you a good 3 years while you're using the other one.
That's right. And I think that's so important because sometimes we're already working through a specific regimen that we have for ourselves. And we're like, well, I want that, but I can't use it until I finish it. Well, girl, go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it and put it on that shelf in front of you for whenever you finish that other regimen. So you can go ahead and get started with this as soon as you're done. All right. So if you've enjoyed tonight, we would love to know in the chat what specifically you have enjoyed about this masterclass. Are you feeling the masterclass vibe? What are some other things you would like to see as a part of a masterclass? And while you all are typing that, I will share again, ladies, your glow starts with the basics. So if you don't have a routine for your skincare, meaning if you don't have a daily cleansing, exfoliating, moisturizing, toning, protecting system. That's step one. Okay, so talk to your consultant about a daily skincare set, a daily skincare regimen. Now, if you already have that and you're ready to add retinol zero point 0.3, you can order tonight with your consultant. For everyone's information, these retail for 70, but we're going to give you a 10% discount if you go ahead and you order tonight. Plus, you're going to get VIP follow up with your consultant at least 2 days from when you start using this, 2 weeks again, and then every 2 months, your consultant is going to follow up with you to make sure that this is going well for you. So that way, you don't just start your glow journey, you're actually finishing it. And imagine this, guys. Imagine your skin 12 weeks from now. You're glowing. Okay, you're glowing in all the photos with confidence, and that is the shift we want for you. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us tonight, everyone, and we can't wait to see everyone again next week. Your consultant will follow up with you, and of course, we always have the same questions for you. Number one, did you have fun? Number two, what can you get excited about using for yourself? That we presented tonight? Is it the retinol itself? Would you like a booster? Whatever it is, it could be something else. And then what number am I on? 3? Okay, for your follow-up session, because your consultant will follow up with you, would you like to do that one-on-one with your consultant, nice intimate setting, so one-on-one, or would you like to have some friends join you so that you can earn some free or discounted products? If it's free, it's for me, y'all. So I would bring the more the merrier, right? And finally, number 4, after being with us here tonight and enjoying this session, what would be your interest in learning more about joining us in Mary Kay as a skincare consultant? Would it be A? Absolutely. I would love to learn more. B is sounds interesting, but I'm not committing to anything. I'll listen to more information. And C is like, child, I'm just going to be a customer. I think I would rather, you know, go run across the Major Deegan before I become a Mary Kay consultant. Rebecca knows that reference. But anyway, we love our happy customers. And so we thank all of you for being with us tonight. Your consultant will follow up with you with with those questions, and we'll see you next time. For those of you who want to hang out with us in the Zoom room, we'll be here for a moment, and everyone else, we'll see you again. Take care.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Anna.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
Okay, bye,
Bye,
ladies.
Annabella.
Bye,
Bye.
babies.